Hey everyone, welcome to Scary Movies. This episode is titled Sticks and DaQuan Jones. With all of the stars on the Buffalo Bills, it's pretty daunting for other teams to think that every week there's a new player becoming a household name. So for this episode, we're going to feature DaQuan Jones, the man I just circled, number 92, and also we'll pay attention very closely to Ed Oliver for this particular play. And as this play develops, this is going to be a QB hit early on in the game, the second failed drive by the Miami Dolphins. I want to pay attention first to this bent knee on number 74. Now, the likely result of this is the momentum of DaQuan Jones starting in this direction and then having a slight shift more towards the bottom of the screen. That shift in direction needs an adjustment, and so we do see that foot replant. And as we continue, I want you to pay attention to the hands of DaQuan Jones as it appears he's pulling down on the lineman. And this spray of pellets, telltale sign of this foot slipping, and we have a pretty clear victory. Now it's very easy to get caught up into the rib hit, the QB hit on Tua Tagovailoa, but let's take a quick step back as that hit develops, and let's see this attempt at a pass deflection by Ed Oliver. Now, it doesn't look like he was super close to that, but let's take a look at where the play actually ended up. This pass was a little bit high and a little bit behind. So if we back up to where Ed Oliver was at the attempted pass deflection, if the ball was thrown on target, probably somewhere in this range, Ed Oliver was occupying that exact space. So excellent combination by the Buffalo Bills here, which led to this QB hit and incomplete pass, which was critical in getting a stop in the first half. Now this happened on the next drive, the drive that ended on a fumble. We have DaQuan Jones here, Leonard Floyd, Greg Rousseau, and Ed Oliver. And this play, everybody's working in concert to make some magic happen and help this drive fail as well. One of the things I'm going to focus on a lot is the combination of DaQuan Jones and Ed Oliver. And as this play develops, we see that initially it is a one-on-one for both of these players, with number 74 having to make some tough choices. He starts off with a hand here to help on DaQuan Jones, but you'll see he's expecting something from Ed Oliver here, which he is right to do, as the Buffalo Bills love having stunts from the defensive linemen. And as I likely foreshadowed, here is that stunt. Now, instead of doing a wham block and knocking 74 off of DaQuan Jones, Ed Oliver is coming around the long way. And what this results in is 74 not only missing the attempt to slow down Ed Oliver, but this arm comes off of DaQuan Jones. His other man here can't get a solid enough purchase. And so the combination of Greg Rousseau and DaQuan Jones makes this side basically a nightmare for a quarterback. We see Leonard Floyd coming off the other side, potentially to block any escape route. And just like in the past before, getting his hands up in that throwing lane. Combination of all these factors leads to a very near interception. Now for our final play, this is towards the end of the game, so it's easy to discount as the Dolphins just giving up, but you do notice that both teams do have their starters out, and for a professional football team, you do want to at least end on a high note, maybe end with a score. So let's focus on our man here, DaQuan Jones. And as this play develops, you'll see that what looked like it would have been a double team here on Jones is instead pulling tackle to sell this play action fake. And Tua can't even get all the way around before DaQuan Jones has worked all the way around his man with, let's go back and show that, a bit of a compact swim move and just good burst off the line. One thing I like to point out is occasionally you will see plays leave these huge lanes, and that could be a blessing or a curse depending on who's coming through which direction. So any open door does work two ways. So while this looks like it could be a pocket or a lane possibly for Tua to get out, it's also a lane for Terrell Bernard to come through and stop him. Tagovailoa looks like he might try to throw, thinks better of it, and great way to end the day for DaQuan Jones. Uh, Stellar performance by the Buffalo Bills, and you could see it with just his body posture there. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and it's always okay to tell me how bad my title puns are. I'll see you next time.